something interesting did happen with the Senate. U.S. Senator Mark Wayne Mullins challenged Teamster President something O'Brien to a fist fight on the Senate floor.
Yeah, I saw this on that something.
They didn't really get into a fight, but they didn't even get close to each other. But what's his name? Bernie Sanders had to break it up.
I heard.
Of all people,
I saw the news.
It was really funny.
Get off my lawn, guy.
Yeah, it was really funny. So, what's your reaction to this? What do you think about this? Do you think more disagreements with the Senate should, end up in fistfights?
No.
Or what do we think? I don't know.
Why would they need to end up
I
in
don't think
fights?
violence is good necessarily, but I think that it's a little bit unique to guys where like a mild underpinning of a possibility of violence based on how you talk to somebody.
Yeah.
And maybe they'd get more work done more quickly if they just did like a fist fight instead, last man standing wins. At least something gets done.
Right. Something. Yeah. I mean, what are they doing now?
What does it solve though? It's not going to solve anything.
No, but at least action happens.
So I punch you, something happens.
When you have a slow news day like today, it helps.
Instead of, like they're stalemated and no one can agree on anything there, so nothing ever gets done. Both sides, I think, have good intentions and want to make the country better as they see it better. So I don't think they want to actually hurt the country, but nothing ever gets done because it's like we're just going to vote against whatever you say. Doesn't even matter what it is.
Yeah.
And that if you have a fist fight, at least something will get done.
So they're just going to fist fight, but then they're going to go back to the Senate floor and still be where they were before the fist fight, though. I just feel like
but
each side elects their both badass guy.
At least we get the laugh.
I mean, it was entertaining to be honest, because the guy, he was like, "You want to go?" And he stood up, let's take this outside. What?
He's an ex-MMA fighter.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
He probably is used to fighting.
Yeah, well, I did before they showed the Teamsters president. Before they showed him when he was talking to him, I was expecting it to be like some tough guy, some whatever, and it was like this
Which one was
non-physical
ex-MMA? The Teamsters person or the politician?
The politician.
Really?
Yeah.
The senator?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the
Because
guy.
he's the one that stood up and was like, "Let's take this outside."
That's the only reason I've seen
And the
it.
Teamster guy, I guess, is the one that was like, he's just a nondescript white guy.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
was
sitting there. He's like,
Random white dude.
no.
no,
I mean,
No,
he
thank
is just a random white dude.
he was not like.
He was like, no.
He's not physically intimidating at all. So, I don't know. I was just expecting like it to be someone just way tougher looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I was. And then it was him, and I was like, oh man, this is bad. This doesn't look good at all. And then
Well, I don't think it looks good on either one of their parts. They're grown men. That's what
That's
you're going to
true.
resort to.
and then Bernie Sanders was like,
What is the 80-something-year-old man going to do?
He was like, well, he was swinging his gravel, and he was like, "You are a U.S. senator, sir." like act like it, I just think it was really funny.
Telling those punks, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
That's what he sounds like every time.
It was funny, but I don't think it's. I'm going to disagree with you, Jonathan. I don't think it's going to solve anything.
I think-
Sure, they're going to get into a fight, but
And I would say, haven't there been several documented physical altercations
Yeah.
in Congress, like in the
Oh,
early
really?
days of the country?
yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it's the worst idea. At least something will happen. At
Yeah.
least they'll make a decision.
Right. Or maybe it might help get the right people removed or the right.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like
Well, these
it shows their.
dudes might not cut it there
What
anymore.
state is this guy from?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Just curious.
If you just know it's going to be like a once-a-year fight there,
Yeah.
then
Like a
that will
purge
ne-
scenario?
well, maybe. No, but that's going to naturally impact who you want to put inside of there.
Yeah. In a way, though, I mean, he's actually fighting for his people in a way,
Yeah.
and not.
What was it over?
The guy had some mean tweets about him, and he pulled up. Yeah, he pulls up there was 5 tweets, and they're all like, and the tweet was like, "You claim to be self-made, you're not. You think you're tough, you're not. He's like, I will meet you any place, anytime to fight you." And then the senator was like, "Well, here's a time, here's a place, let's fight right now."
Right.
And he's like, "Stand your butt up."
He did. I don't think he ever did he?
Oh, he was just like, "You stand your butt up."
And he did.
Yes, I don't know.
The senator guy did stand up.
Yeah, he was ready to fight.
Let's go.
He was not acting like a U.S. senator.
Well,
I watched, so if women volunteer, they have to fight too. I watched Deadpool for the first time on the flight.
Yeah.
And it was the fight scene with the woman is is it sexist to hit you? Is it sexist to not hit you? What is the least sexist way to approach this?
Isn't the answer always if they hit first or not?
I don't know.
I don't
I've never
know.
been in a physical fight and hope I never ran. But I wouldn't
No,
just
I
like
like
get
that.
beat up by a woman if
Yeah.
someone started punching me.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Well, one is self-defense and the other one is just outright assault. So it depends on which one of the you're on. I think you're good if it's self-defense, not so much, right? I don't
It's a
know.
side topic, but
I could- It's
that
a
one
side
is a
topic.
fascinating double standard. Like,
Yeah.
think of like a movie scene, like when a chick punches a dude, people cheer in excitement.
Yeah.
The other way is not so true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a different topic for a different day.
Well, if there's going to be fights like in the Senate as part of the
Yeah.
Sure, okay,
You're
so
part of
we're
the
gonna
system,
have,
the
Yeah.
women have to be able to fight too.
You have to be able to
That's only
scrap.
fair.
Right.
are they gonna fight different genders?
You only women
I guess-
women fighting.
Yeah. Whoever's just going to fight each other. It doesn't matter.
Dude, a lot of those politicians, they got like 1 foot in the grave already. Breathe on then, they're just going to go.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can barely speak, some of them. They're
I
like,
guess
they
we
steer off into
could,
this
like, send
space
them
for a
in
long
fighting.
time.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just funny.
I think it's absurd, but okay,
What's that?
Guy has brain damage.
Brain damage.
sure.
All right. Okay. All right. Is that all we have?
I'm pro fighting
Pro
in
fighting?
Congress.
Why not? Better than nothing. Better than what they're doing.